Cameras are a huge part of YouTube. The gear we use doesn't necessarily mean higher production value or a better video at all, but they can definitely be good tools when in the right hands. While this year is going to be full of crazy upgrades for many, myself included, it's important to look at some incredible products that put near production quality video in the palm of your hands. Meet the Sony Alpha or A6300. It's a $1,000 interchangeable mirrorless camera to top off the Sony range. It has a completely new 24 megapixel sensor that shoots some excellent stills, and did I mention it recorded 6K video? Well, 6K is sort of a lie, but at the same time, it's not. The A6300 records 4K UHD video at 3840 by 2160, but it records a complete 6K image from that 24 megapixel sensor, sort of like a red weapon. Then it downscales that 6K image to create a 4K image for an even more sharp and less noisy picture. And did I mention this thing is less than the Panasonic GH4? The unboxing experience is pretty straightforward. It comes in a tiny box with a bit of branding on the outside. Inside you'll find your usual camera paperwork such as the warranty card and software information. Underneath the lid, you'll find the strap that you'll never use, a single battery, the battery charger, and a micro USB cable. There's also a rubber eyepiece for the OLED viewfinder. On the other side, you'll find either the Sony A6300 if you buy the body only, or the A6300 with the 16 to 50mm f3.5 to 5.6 motorized zoom kit lens. The camera itself is constructed out of magnesium. It's weather sealed too. The fit and finish is really nice, reminds me a lot of the more expensive Sony A7R2. And get this, the specs compared to the A7R2 is just incredible. The A6300 has a 24 megapixel APS-C sensor, but it's completely new with copper wiring underneath of it, which means it's going to have a faster readout and higher performance. This allows unlimited recording in 1080p at 120 frames per second. It also allows the A6300 to record a 6K image and downscale it without pixel binning or line skipping into a 4K video. It records in Sony's proprietary XAVC-S format, though the A6300 is even more capable than the A7R. It has your usual cine gammas built in, along with Sony's S-Log 2, which is found on the A7R2, but the real selling point is S-Log 3, something the A7R2 doesn't have and is only reserved for cameras like the FS5 and FS7. Also, upgrades to the A6300 from the previous A6000 include a new OLED viewfinder of over 2.3 million pixels with a 120 FPS output, the ability to send a clean 4K through HDMI, though it's only 8-bit color just like the rest of Sony's mirrorless pack, and there's an addition of a 3.5mm microphone jack, though no headphone jack to monitor audio. But the real judge of whether this camera is better than the A7R2 is raw image quality, and I have a feeling that this camera is going to deliver either the same or slightly better image than the Sony A7R2 for less than 1/3 of the price. I'll definitely have some more to say about the A6300, so if you want to hear my thoughts, make sure to hit that like button below. For the next few videos, I'll be shooting entirely on the Sony A6300, so make sure to pay attention to the video quality if you'd like to see how the A6300 performs shooting technology. Thanks for watching, and as always, my name is Marco Hanna, and I'll catch you in my next video.